Hi everybody, it's me, Sleeve, short and sweet. And as promised, well, with just one extra day, I'm posting my 2-week post-op update. Um, I've been doing pretty well. I'm actually back home on my own now. After my surgery, I went to go stay with family for a couple of weeks. And so I came back home to my own place yesterday. I definitely missed the pampering and everybody doing everything for me, but I guess it's time to get back to the real world and living this new life here with this little stomach slash sleeve thing I have. But so far so good. Today it's kind of feeling my way around, so to speak. It really was the first day that, I was completely on my own, having to run errands for myself, what have you. And I went out today for maybe a few hours, and by the end of that, I was just completely pooped. I don't know what any of your energy levels are like or have been like post-op, but mine is like in the gutter. So I kind of had to come home and lay down, and then I just got in again. I went back out for a little while. I went to Bible study. I haven't been to church in 2 weeks since my surgery, so I had to get back in. So I went to Bible study for a couple of hours and just got back. I actually feel okay. Um, and so I'm doing pretty well overall. I'm down, I think, still just the 16 pounds I reported a few days ago. I haven't really budged. I think I'm having some issues with being dehydrated and not getting enough fluid in. This is my little cup that I sip on all day. Right now I have some vitamin water, or kind of watered down vitamin water in there. So my stomach is just so temperamental. One thing my stomach does not seem to like is just plain water. It kind of makes me feel sick to my stomach. I don't know. So I've been drinking my vitamin water. I've been sipping all day, but I still think I'm not getting in enough liquids, which is really important to make sure you're getting in those 60 or so ounces of liquids every day. So that's something I definitely have to work on a little bit more. As far as my eating goes, I'm still not eating a whole lot. I have my little containers. This is like the container that I keep my food in. This is some leftover, probably about an ounce of leftover mashed potatoes that I had for dinner. Um, but this is what I'm using for my food. It's just these little Gladware. They're like 4-ounce little bowls, so that I like to use it because it helps me to keep a gauge on how much I'm eating. And so I put everything in here and I can tell, if I ate 2 ounces, 3 ounces, or if I eat all of it. I haven't really been able to eat a full 4 ounces of food yet. The only exception was today. I had some yogurt. Now, when my doctor first advanced my diet and told me I could start eating yogurt, I was eating Greek yogurt, but it really wasn't, my stomach really wasn't thrilled with that. But today I went to the supermarket and I got just some regular yogurt, and I was able to eat like 5 ounces. It's like a 6-ounce container. And let's see, this is what was left of that. So I think that was probably about 4.5 maybe ounces that I was able to eat of that. So that was a little exciting. My diet is definitely nothing to write home about right now. Only things I'm eating: mashed potatoes, which I love. I'm eating refried beans with a little bit of cheese. My stomach seems to really like those. Eating yogurt. Tomorrow I'm going to try some cottage cheese, maybe mixed with some applesauce. And I might try some cream of wheat tomorrow too. So I'm still on just the mushy foods. I haven't started any meat. I guess I'm going into week 3. My doctor didn't really say that I could. He didn't say I couldn't, but I don't know. I'm just not taking any chances. I'm just going to play it safe and try to reintroduce some mushy foods. He also told me I could eat eggs last week, and I tried to eat eggs a couple of times, and for whatever reason, my stomach just is not having it. So I'm going to lay off that. Maybe I'll try again next week and see how my stomach feels about that. But that's what my diet has been looking like. Nothing super exciting, but I am starting to eat a little more often. I don't really get hungry so much as my stomach just feels empty. And sometimes, I don't know if this is true with anybody else, my stomach will just start, what is that? Sorry, my stomach will just start like turning because it's empty. I don't know. So I put a little bit of food in it. Oh, and from time to time, I'll have like a finger full of peanut butter. Stomach really likes peanut butter. So as far as my diet goes, that's pretty much all I've been eating. Um, And today was the first day that I like put on like some regular clothes. For the last couple of weeks I've just been wearing like sweats and yoga pants and all that kind of stuff, but I put on some regular clothes and it's actually loose. My clothes are fitting me loose. I don't know if I can maybe back up. Wait, maybe you can see my outfit. Of course I have my fat girl cover up thing on. I have one in every color to go with just about every outfit, but this shirt that I'm wearing, it's actually pretty loose on me. It's actually kind of loose, and the last time that I wore it, it was a little snug. So I can tell that way. And also these pants that I'm wearing, they're like a denim trouser or what have you. They used to be super tight here. They're kind of like just fitting here, but in the leg area they used to be tight. I guess you can't really see it, but in the leg area they were fitting me a little looser. So that's some good news. I wouldn't say it's too big for me yet, but that's some really good news. And my feet seem to be a little smaller because these shoes that I'm wearing are not quite as tight as I remember them fitting before. So some small victories. I haven't gotten on a scale in a couple of days. I don't plan to get on a scale for another, maybe this weekend or so. And then I'll be able to report some more losses. Hopefully, my goal is in this first month after surgery. I really, really love it if I could lose like 25 to 30 pounds because I know things are going to start to slow down. So we'll see. I have another follow-up appointment with the doctor next week, and we'll see where I'm going from there. But I guess that's all that I had to report. Oh, I'm going to show some of my scars. They're kind of healing up kind of nicely. Oh, let me see. I can't believe I'm showing my belly like this. Oh my God. I don't know if you can see this one right here. This is actually where my drain was. So it's a pretty big scar. It's closing up pretty nicely. I got that taken out a week ago. But here's an incision scar right here. I have one right here. It's kind of small. Let's see, I have another one right here. It's kind of small. And then I have another one right here. See that one? And then there's one down by my belly button, which you really can't see. So that's what my incision scar is. That's one thing that I was really, really worried about. I think I posted a video about that. It doesn't seem like they're too bad. What really is bad is, though, after the surgery you have to have those injections with the blood thinners to keep you from getting blood clots. Those left more bruises on my stomach than anything else because every night I'd find another spot on my stomach to inject it. And hopefully those will go away. But so far I'm doing pretty okay. And I guess next week I will be updating you all again. As always, if anybody has any questions, advice, anything, I'm open to all of it. Please leave your comments and I'll talk to you all soon. Be well. Bye-bye.